Hello, and welcome to Bees and Tea Stitching. I'm your host, Seb, and welcome to any new guys who are here, and welcome back to all you awesome people who have been coming back. Hi. All right. Well, it has been a couple weeks, and so I was at a little get together, right outside of Memphis. This is the one time a year I get to see a lot of friends of mine that live all around the country. And so the fact that we didn't get to do it last year was pretty bad. Or I mean, it sucked. And so the fact that we got to do it this year, even though, there was masks and all that good stuff, it was really a pick me up that I needed. It was very, very cool. I had a very good time. I mean, there's not really much to talk about, but just because um, I literally did not get one single stitch sewn while I was there. So I kind of had to get back into the sewing groove. And I thought that would be kind of bad, but I ended up working on 4 projects this, between before I went and after. Um, Mostly after. But yeah, so I ended up doing quite a bit of sewing, which was nice. Uh, I even have a new start. I know. Still not finished this though. Sorry. Um. All right. So that's really about it for life updates. And I do apologize. I do not have my tea of the week this week. I'm having to do this a little quickly. Because I have some things I need to do here today, including a little bit of unpacking. Yes, I know still. We've done our laundry. Oh, yeah, I should also say the day we came back, which was Monday? Yeah, Monday. Um, we put all our laundry in, and then my husband went to the bedroom to put something up, and we found out that Selena, our wonderful cat, had left us a present on the bed. Um, Not poop, but throw up, because that's what cats do. They have hairballs and throw up. So we had to wash our comforter as well. So yeah, that was a lot of washing we did on our day, uh, um, our day home, our first day home, and so I have been a little slack in unpacking the rest of my stuff. But anyway, um, and that I also have to go to the gym because I have not been to the gym in a while, and yeah, it's I don't know if you guys can hear that, but apparently my cat is clawing at the glass, my window. I don't know. She forgets how to cat sometimes. But yeah, so I need to get to the gym as well. So I'm probably gonna try to do this a little bit quickly, even though I've got a lot of stuff to show you guys. So no tea, sorry. Also a little bit of kind of office work here. I may start um putting these out on Sunday instead of Friday because we have started our Friday sewing again at our local our LNS. It's the second and fourth Fridays of every month, but it's really hard to be able to get everything organized and record before it's time to go to um, the sewing. So if I would like to hear from you guys. If do you guys mind if I start doing this either Friday or Sunday, or maybe just go all the way to Sunday? Definitely leave comments below. Or I mean, does it not matter to you? You know, um, I just picked Friday arbitrarily because it was a day that in the past has not been all that busy. But like I said, since work has picked up a little bit, and I have sewing on some of those days. So if I could change it to Sunday, that would be cool. But I'm not, if you guys don't want me to, that's fine. I can do it on Fridays, I should say. So yeah, just let me know. All right, so let me go ahead, and that's really about it for life updates. Just that trip and getting back, and the cat has been really clingy. Yes, I'm talking about you. I have the windows open for better light, and so as usual, she is checking out things that are outside. So, she can. There's a place where she can go through um, the two parts of the curtain and look outside if she wants to. She's just apparently too lazy to do it. And I'm not sure what's going on with my voice. I'm a little gravelly today, so I apologize for that. But yeah, so let's go ahead and we can get on to the comments. Um, DLN said, love your bed box. You have some beautiful work. Thanks for sharing. See you soon." Thank you. It was actually really fun going through it. And just going through it has given me some ideas of what to do with some of them, or the fact that I want to do some things with them. So that was actually kind of nice. I that was a good thing. Elizabeth M says, "I forgot to comment last week on your Pirates of the Caribbean. Every time I watch those movies, I'm disappointed by the lack of great cross stitch patterns." Yes, I agree. If you ever do, you or anybody else, I haven't really actively looked. But if anybody knows of any good Pirates of the Caribbean patterns, excuse me, got a little young going there. So if anybody knows any patterns from Pirates of the Caribbean, please send them my way. I love Pirates. That's one of my favorite movies. So yeah, definitely send those on. Let's see. Funny you should mention the Carol of the Bells pattern. That's one expo release that really spoke to me. I'm concerned about it getting released on time. Beth Twist mentioned on her Instagram that she needed permission from the copyright holder to print before printing. Even if she can't use the lyrics, hopefully she can keep the border and replace the words. It's the border I love. For me, I'm not a huge fan of the border. I like the actual words because that is one of my favorite Christmas songs. I tend to like the more traditional Christmas songs. My favorite, I think, is still Good King Wenceslas. I don't know why. I just I just like him. So yeah, I don't know if you or anybody else has heard anything about that. I haven't gone to look online. Um, no one, my LNS didn't say anything about it not being released. So, I don't know if that actually means, um, that it was able to be. I know that unfortunately, um, my LNS is still waiting on, um, the the package that included the Carol of the Bells and some of the other things I ordered. So, whoop, I apologize. All right, let's stop that. All right, I apologize for that. Let me put my make sure that's okay. I think it's off now. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, so I don't know if she's going to be able to do that or not. If you guys if you guys know, I'll try to look online after this video to see if there's any updates. Um, but I really hope it gets released because I'm not a huge fan of the border, but I really like the song. So um, all right. So Healing Gamer says, "Hey there, wonderful videos always. Thank you. I love the I love the shirt. Um, I do love my Hawaiian shirts. I have a lot of them, even though I don't actually wear them very often, which is kind of weird. Um, I got my first Gecko Rouge kit when I was new to stitching, so I justified the expense because I know I'd have to spend that much to get back to Floss anyway. That makes it better, right? Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a good justification to me. So, I mean, if you're new and you don't know where to find threads and things like that, I mean, I don't see why getting a kit would be a bad thing at all. So, I mean, I think it sounds all right. Good luck trying to find the marshmallow thread. I'm hesitant to get variegated thread because of the color lot problem. Um, I did actually finally get some. It was gassed General Arts roasted marshmallow that was in the pattern, and I did finally get some from my LNS today. So yay! Um, ooh, oh, sorry. I guess I need some caffeine or something. Whew, tell you what. Um, but it's not the die lot's not that far off. But when it comes to die lots, don't be scared to use variegated thread because it can really look amazing. I mean, you can just look at some of the parts of the um, the unicorn that I have and just see how nice variegated thread can really look. Because here's the thing, a lot of patterns only need one or even less than one um, strand of variegated, or you know, whatever length of variegated thread. So you don't need to get, um, one skein, I should say. So you don't necessarily need to get multiple skeins. And here's the thing: even if you do need to get multiple skeins, if you get them at the same time, where they're coming in the same dye lot, it's 90% of the time you are not going to have a problem with it at all. So yeah, like I said, you just don't be scared because it's really really cool. Um, and you can either get patterns that only need one skein, of a color, or just get a couple skeins at the same time, and you'll be good. So, Terry Hall. Oh, I need to edit my last recommendation. I use cool or tepid water to wash my pieces. That was one of my under the bed boxes that was dirty. They had said warm water first, but it actually meant cool or tepid. So thank you. I appreciate the update. That's cool to know. So cooler or um tepid is apparently the way to go. So alrighty, that is good to know. Um, all right. Uh, oh, D's 20 Stitches says, Seb, I just started watching that and that shirt, yes, bros. So, does this mean I'm going to have to start wearing a Hawaiian shirt every week? I mean, wouldn't really be a hardship, so I could. But if you want me to, I will. I did this week, sorry. But I can remedy that next week. Um, Carolina says, oh, she's still having problems with YouTube eating comments. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. I haven't heard anybody else having any issues with having their comments not posting. The only thing I could think of is maybe try a different browser, or if you have a different computer in the house, maybe try a different computer. Um, I really, I don't know. Maybe something you can get in touch with YouTube about. I'm not honestly sure. Um, she had also talked about um, the fact that the U.S. has tax would drive her mad. To get to the till and have to pay more than the price tag. Um, where she lives, prices already include tax. So here's the thing. Honestly, I mean, you grow up with it, so it really becomes this thing where you don't even think about it anymore. It's just kind of how it is. But there are places that do not have sales tax. I lived in Florida for a while, and the way they did sales tax was strange. Most things did not have sales tax. I know they did on alcohol, tobacco, when you go into restaurants, and I think certain touristy sort of items. Like, I know, I'm pretty sure places like Disneyland, Disney World, or things like that, charge tax. So certain touristy things, did charge tax. So, and there are other states. I think I want to say Montana doesn't charge tax. I've never been to Montana, so I could be wrong on that, but I think that's the one of the other states that doesn't charge sales tax. So I mean, there are places where it's not a thing, but again, you just get used to it. So it's not really a big thing. Um, she was talking about she only has one gecko rouge pattern. Um, Normally I'd rather kit up myself, but the price ends up the same. You have leftover threads, and you don't need to worry about running out of floss. That is very true. With kits, and I'll show you something. Show you some of the stuff I got. Um, that is a problem. Or it can be a problem, I should say, not always a problem. But so I tend to get things up myself for the same reason. And with kitting up yourself, also if you do need a lot of things, you can kind of spread out when you buy it. Just buy a few floss here, a few floss there, and then be done with it. So that's it's not a bad idea. Let's see. Um, where am I? Oh, enjoy your trip. Oh, and love of the Dragon Biscornu. I did have a good trip. Thank you very much. It was very fun. The Dragon Biscornu was very fun. I had a very good time doing that one. I wasn't sure because when I'd never done it before. Hey, you coming over? No, she's not coming over. Anyway, I really wasn't sure how it would come together because I don't finish things, and so no, she's coming. Okay, sorry, I thought the cat was going to come visit. Um, but it ended up being a lot easier than I thought it was. It's it's a little strange because when you start sewing it together, it doesn't look like it's coming together right. But then when you finally get all the pieces together, it's there. So I would not mind doing another Biscornu at all. Um, oh, is a Quoth a Raven available to buy? Yes. I put the link in their comment. I also put the link down below. It's actually called the Raven. What was it? The Raven Pin Keep or something like that? I forgot what it was. But yeah, it was apparently supposed to be like a pin keep or something of that sort. Um, and so oh, scissor fob. I'm sorry, it was a scissor fob. But the way I don't know, maybe it's just because I did it on a 14 count, it ended up being a lot bigger than what a scissor fob would be. So but yeah, I mean it's really cool. So I do have it listed there. Um, let's see. Oh, and the last thing she was talking about is don't abandon Stitchrovia. Well, here's the thing. If when I start working, I'm just starting to work on a fabric other than Ada, and I'll talk about that in a second. So if I can get a little bit more used to that, I probably will try Stitchrovia again. But I am not gonna try it um on Ada. It's just her work is just too hard to do on Ada. So um all right, I think I have just two more here. So my friend Pam, stitching line good enough. Hi Pam. Hi Sebastian. Hope you're having a great trip. I did. I have a few skeins of roasted marshmallow that I'm not doing anything with. Thank you very very much. I really really appreciate that. I think the ones that I got from my LNS should be enough. If not, I will get in touch with you. But I think what I got from my LNS should be okay. Also, I still need to send you the stuff. It's sitting right here. Well, right there. There you go. So I still need to send it off to you. I'm sorry, I'm being a slacker. But it's ready to go. I just need to package it up and get it sent out. Obviously not today because it's Sunday. Well, unless you're watching this another day, but I'm recording this on Sunday. Yeah. So thank you again. I do appreciate that. So I may get in touch with you later about that. And finally, Kitty the Selkie Stitcher, who I don't remember you commenting before. So hi, if that's the first comment. I realized as you were showing your pins for the Van Gogh exhibit, that I was drinking tea out of the mug with a smoking skeleton painted. That's awesome. I would love to get a Van Gogh mug. I was trying to think if I had a Story Night mug. I don't think I do. But the problem is, my husband literally, he might literally kill me because I have one of those mug trees, and it is overly full, and I still have more that don't fit on it. So, he's threatened to throw away quite a few of my mugs. So I probably don't need to get any more. Oh no, you're not new because I remember we were talking about Atomic City. So never mind. Thank you for commenting, but I forgot that, yeah, you are. This is not a first comment, so, but still hi. Um, because, I remember we were talking about Atomic City before because it says here, you said you hadn't read, Girls of Atomic City yet, but it's on your shelf. When you do read it, please tell me because I really would love to hear what you have to say about it. Uh, having some history with it as well. I'd like to hear what your take is. Um, let's see. Yeah, I guess that is about it for that. Um, and definitely you were talking about you'll go see it if it comes a little closer. It's definitely worth going to see. It really is. So I'll say that to anybody who the Van Gogh exhibit is coming anywhere close to. I mean, I drove an hour and a half for it, so you know. But I mean, yeah, I'm kind of weird, so maybe not everybody would drive an hour and a half for it. But there we are. Okay. So let me go ahead and we'll get through all our normal stuff then after the comments. Thank you for sticking through that. I appreciate it. Um, once again, there's no finishes, no FFOs. I know, blah blah blah, normal normal. So, but I do have a new start. Um, I'm trying to decide whether I want to do this. How I want to do this. I guess I'll go ahead and just kind of put them together. So, I did go to Al Forest. A couple. I guess it was 3 weeks ago. Last time I was on virtual stitchers. We were talking about Al Forest, and somebody there had um, a couple people have had them, and people have really been um, um, talking them up, really talking about how good they are, and how much everybody likes it. So, and they showed one that I really liked, actually two, but and since it was coming from Russia, I'm like, well, it'd be silly just to get one. So I actually got two of them. Um, and I do actually have an unboxing. I have recorded it. I recorded it another day, so I'm wearing a different shirt. But I think I will. Yeah. Um. So I have not posted that up yet. So I'll probably post it up after this. Um. Which seems kind of silly, but that's the way it works. So I'm not gonna do a 100% unboxing. But I just do really quickly. The site is really easy. There's if it goes into Russian first, in the upper right hand corner, you can change it to English. Really easy to look through. The only real thing is it's in rubles, not dollars. So, use Siri or Cortana or whoever to do the conversions. But in general, the kits, which are full kits, this um, range between, I'd say, maybe $30 to $40, and some maybe a little bit cheaper than that. And then it's about $10. Then this is U.S. About $10 U.S. to ship, and it got here in about 2 weeks. I mean, from Russia, that's not bad. But this is the one. This is one of the two I got, and this is the one I started. So this is. Oh, there we go. Um, I guess that's what it says at the bottom. So I'm guessing that's dinosaur and that's forest. Because it's called Dinosaur Forest. And look, it's got an ankylosaur, which is so cool. There it is. Yay, ankylosaur. Because ankylosaur is my favorite dinosaur. Although I'm actually starting up here in the corner. But, oh, hi, kitty. Selena. Cuta cuta. Look who came to visit. Or are you just walking through? Apparently she's just walking through. Are you going to jump back down? Yeah. You're looking to jump back down. No, no, no. Did I convince you to stay with my petting? What is that face you're giving me? What? What? Look at that pretty face. Look at that beautiful, beautiful kitty face. Hi. Come on. Stay up here. You gonna stay up here now? Alright. Well, this is Selena, the one who barfed on the bed, but she has been a little bit more clingy since we got back. Hi. Ooh, somebody's purring. I wish the camera could pick up those purrs, but yeah, she's purring up a storm right now. You gonna sit right there? There you go. But anyway, sorry about that. I get distracted by cat. Because, I mean, how can you not get distracted by that beautiful thing? Yeah, good girl. So, I will try to think where I was. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, the Alpors and Brewery. So here's the thing. So it comes with everything, including, the thread, which is beautiful. I'm not going to do the whole unboxing, but I mean, this is some of the thread right here. I mean, look at this. How pretty that is. It's not really showing up all that well, unfortunately, in this light. But there we go. Some very variegated stuff. And so it came. There's not a choice. It came with 32 count linen, and so I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just I'll trade it out. And then so we did our Friday night, because this is the second week of Friday, and I was showing off the Alforest, and they're like, "Well, just do it on the do it on the linen." I'm like, "What?" So my buddy Debbie, who I don't think watches, unfortunately, but she was like, "Yeah, I'll show you how to do it." So I was like, "All right, fine," and I had intended to try, but I had intended to try with some 28 count even weave, so it would be a lot easier. But no, apparently I just decided that I'm going to start my non Ada um, trail with 32 count linen, which is not slubby. It's not very slubby. It's a little slubby, but not too bad. Which is nice. Um, but yeah, so this is my start, and like I said, I'm up here in the corner doing these little. There we go. Doing this little flowery design and some of that border. So, it's not a whole lot because obviously I'm stitching a lot slower. But I mean, there you go. Well, come on, are you gonna? There we go. All right. Oh, there we go. That's not bad. I'm really, really kind of happy with the way the stitches look. Um, I guess because the holes are smaller. Um, the stitches look really nice. So, like I said, that's I don't know, maybe 150 stitches or so, not too much. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's a start. Oh, you're leaving me. Oh no, you're not leaving me. You're just moving. All right, that's her normal spot over here. It's like this. Yes, I'm talking about you. Because this is between the two where the cushions meet, so it's not as comfy. But this is like right in the middle of the cushion. Wow, she's giving me the. Can you see this? I'm getting the eat shit face. Look at this. Okay, well now she's just. You're not gonna give me the eat shit face anymore now that I have you on camera. Yeah, I see how it is. But so yeah, this is in the middle of the cushion, so it's a lot more comfy for her. But yeah, so I freaking started linen apparently because that's just what a person does. But yeah, so that was um that was interesting, and it wasn't really that bad. I only had to frog really a couple of times, just a few little stitches. Um, so I'm picking it up okay, which is really surprising. I did not honestly think that I'd be doing very well at it, but there you go. You learn something new every day, literally. So yeah, I'm doing linen now apparently. Am I gonna make this a habit? Probably not quite yet. I do want to actually try some 28 count um um even weave because as you saw, this is, and also the main reason, another reason I didn't really want to start with this is because um it's got a lot of motifs and there's spaces between them, which counting that is going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. So I'd like to try something that's a little less motify, with some um, even weave and kind of work that. But we'll see. All right. So yeah, that's my start. So let me go ahead and I'll show you what else I've been working on. Um, I gave a little love to the bee. The main reason I did this is because um, Heather, another one of my LNS people, has pulled me into an online group, and I had to work on a few different projects. So a few different things got love this week. So this is, and I wish the picture were better because I'm not doing it as a roll, but there we go. The B sampler by Lila Studio, because I have to be doing something B-ish. So again, this didn't get a whole lot of love, a little bit. Oops, let me pull this thread a little bit. Oh well, that's all right. That's okay, I guess. So, unfortunately, I had to frog this twice. Because I thought this was wrong, but it ended up that I was working it off of this, and this was one too long. So I finished that, and then I started that little thingy here. So 100 or so stitches, so not much, but got a little bit done on it. A lot of these are going to be 100-ish because that's what was required. Unfortunately, I wish I would have had work on one more, but I was just so dead tired. I did not go to um, the what's it called? Hawk Hollow this week, and I do apologize, ma'am. I could not do it. I just was too tired. Um, I needed just quiet time, but so I do apologize, but I will be there next time. I promise. So the next one I got a little love on was one you probably haven't another one you haven't seen in a while. If I can find the actual picture for it, so yeah, and not show you guys the pattern here. So this is Hamilton. The, Hamilton versus Seabury Farmer Refuted. So, as I've said before, that's the words in the song where Seabury is talking and then Hamilton is talking over him. So that's really cool. It's one of my favorite songs in there. Um, just because I love the play of them back and forth. Oh, that would be why, because my needle's over here. There we go. So, again, not a whole lot. I think I maybe got a couple hundred stitches. I just don't let them lead. I didn't even get to finish the D, but I was just getting this part down here. So, it's actually a decent amount done. Um, I mean, there's still a lot to go, but it's with letters. It's goes pretty quickly, assuming you don't have to do any frogging. But you still have to be very careful because there are letters overlapping letters, so you have to make sure that you're leaving the spaces in the right space, the right spot. So that makes it a little trickier. But overall, I've had one or two little spots with trouble, but for the most part, it's been pretty smooth sailing on that. Oh, well, you're just nice and comfy and curled up, aren't you? Yeah. Somebody is taking a little cat nap because she's had about 5 minutes of excitement, so she has to save up her energy. Because cat. Ugh, sorry. Nose. All right, and the last one, because I know all you guys are always enjoying this one. I hope, at least the transcribed unicorn. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, but apparently I'm not. So that's why I'm sniffling. If you're wondering. Man. But anyway, so that is a transcribed unicorn. Transcribed tapestry. Sorry. And let me get some of this thread off of here. There we go. And here's the the roasted marshmallow. That's new, and it doesn't seem like it's too far off of the one that I have, so that's good. All right, pull this off to the side here. There we go. And so, unfortunately, kind of what I finished is underneath the hoop. I do apologize for that, but I was working on this a little bit of the tail and a little bit on the leg here, so all that part is done. I mean, there's still a little bit of haunch back here that I need to finish, so I'm not quite done with that part of the unicorn. And then I also have a little bit more in the front here. So the unicorn itself, the actual body of the unicorn, is not quite done, but I do have. This is the top of the. There we go. Sorry for the sniffling. Do have the top of the mane here. So I've done some of this coloring, some of this outlining. So this is going a little bit slower because this is not all filling anymore. This is I'm doing more outlining. So, and of course I love that I record and that's when my sinuses decide that they want to start being a pain in the butt. But anyway, so I'm very, very sorry about that. All right, so that is what I've worked on. I'm actually really happy, and like I said, I wish that I had worked on the um, Halloween at Hawk Run as well. I mean, having worked on 5 projects, that would have been awesome. But it is what it is. I may have a bed now lying it. So, um, let me go ahead and I will show you my haul. So first off, I'll go ahead and go with the non-stitchy haul. So I did get my Sips by box while I was gone, of course. I haven't tried anything from it yet. So and I do once again have an unboxing, which has a totally different shirt. So I have 3 videos for 3 different shirts, I think, because I recorded on 3 different days. And so, um, um, yeah, so I also have an unboxing of this, so I'm not going to worry about that. And that's, again, I haven't put that up yet. I will. So, yeah, there we go. And, try to decide what order to do this. I guess I will do these next. So this is the Crazy Annie's, there we go. Crazy Annie's Floss of the Month, and I get the Classic Colorworks. So, it's a nice fall sort of palette there, which is nice. So we have, okay, on the back of here. Let's see, what do I have at the back of that I can do? Ah, here we go. Sweet, this will work. This is called Camouflage. It's actually a bit variegated. Yeah, that's pretty close. That's pretty close on right there. And then we got gingerbread, which is kind of a nice goldy sort of brown. Not very. That's a little lighter than what it is, but that's pretty close. So that's kind of nice. No real variegation in that one. This is chocolate mousse. Once again, not really variegated. This is showing pretty close to color actually. So yeah, it's not too bad. Maybe that's a tiny bit lighter than what it actually is. We got Shabby Sheep, which is a nice kind of that's showing lighter, but it's actually more of a dirty brownish white color. But it's nice. I'm sorry about this. We've got Cherry Cobbler, which is very pretty. Doesn't look particularly variegated. Kind of a darker red sort of color. It's sort of garnetish, I would say. And then, of course, and I think I may have already had some of this. And it's not variegated. I wish it was. But Queen Bee, that's not bad. It's pretty close. It's maybe a little brighter than it is. But yeah. But Queen Bee. So that is my, those are my 6 classic colors for this month. Always nice. I do like that some months she doesn't do it every single month, but she tends to try to kind of theme the colors a little bit. Not necessarily their names, but just more their actual colors. So that's always cool. All right. Since I show you the first one, I'll go ahead and show you the other owl forest I got. This will not be any surprise. I've actually been waiting to order till this came back into stock, and it is in stock now. I will tell you that last I checked, the dinosaur is out of stock, but they seem to restock pretty quickly, maybe a week or so. Um, I only had to wait about a week or so for this owl forest. But it is, let's see, what's it called? Golden Bees. And again, it's not normally my thing, but I don't know. It's kind of flowery for me, but I don't know. I kind of like it though. It's got little scaps and bees and some honey. So that is apparently golden bees in Russian. So and they're not huge. 141 by 197, and so this is like the linen and since these threads are together, I can show you these a little easier. But so really pretty threads. You even get a little needle minder. So and some instructions. But I've already done a unboxing, so I'm not gonna go through all that again. But I'm so sorry. Um, But yeah, so that's actually really cool. You would think that I would have started the bees one first, but I don't know why. Just the dinosaur one was really really calling. I guess maybe because I've never done a dinosaur um pattern before, so I was just looking forward to that. All right, and now it's just that one. Is it just the one? No, it was the two. Okay, so um, I did order a few things from the needlework market, I believe it was called, or whatever the one that was in August. I've gotten two of them. So this one I love so much. That tiki. Look at that. Is that not cool? I mean, look at the tikis. That is so freaking cool. I'm probably gonna end up doing this for myself and probably for another friend of mine. Let's see if I can actually. There we go. I have a little tiki wall. See, it's very small, but I do have a little tiki wall over here. There we go. Anyway, and cat, sleeping cat. But so, I love anything tiki. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do this for myself, and I have a friend of mine who might actually like tiki even more than me, and I'll probably end up doing either the whole thing for him or maybe just one of the motifs. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So I might end up doing this one twice. Um, it does. It is classic colorworks, and funny enough, one of them is Queen Bee. Go figure. Um, and I don't know. It does require two timbers and two onion skins, so it takes a bit of thread, even though it's actually not all that big. I don't think it's 87 by 87, so I'm not honestly sure why it takes two timbers and two onion skins, but um, oh, I see, for the outline and the I guess it's for the outline and for the inside of them. Although, yeah, it looks darker than onion skin, but I guess it is onion skin. But anyway, so that is that. The other one, which I'm really excited about, is there is a she's fairly new, um and her company name is Stitchy Pros. Uh, she's actually local to us. Holly is her name, and she does have a website, so it is stitchypros.com. Although I don't think she's selling on the website. I think you have to go to other websites, but she doesn't have a whole lot of stuff out yet. So I know you can go to places like I think Garon has it, and I know that um Fire Poppies is gonna have some too. So there are places to go to find her stuff, but um and I wish, well, the picture's not too bad because it shows different sides, but it is another Biscornu like I was talking about. It's called Meowsterbash Biscornu. So there's like a pumpkin cat. There's like my favorite is the um Frankenstein cat. What else was there? Oh, the other's like a vampire cat over here. Whoops, sorry. There we go. Vampire cat. I'm not sure what the other cats are. But anyway, so it's like four different cats. There's a looks like a pumpkin, maybe a ghost, a vampire, and a Frankenstein, I think. But anyway, but they're really cute. It's a cat Miss Cornu, and so that's I thought that was really cool. She does have another one of these, which was a Christmas themed cat Miss Cornu, which is really cute. I just don't do Christmas as much. Um, so I didn't want to that wasn't as interested in that one. She does have other stuff. What she tends to do is kind of prim stuff and sampler sort of stuff. So um some of it is not what I usually stitch, but it's really beautiful. And there are a couple of others of hers that I'm probably going to end up getting fairly soon. So yeah, definitely give my buddy Holly a shout out and look for some of her stuff. So Stitchy Pros, there you go. And once again, stitchypros.com. Um, be patient. Like I said, she's still getting stuff out. Um, she really just started, a little bit earlier this year. But yeah, just start watching for her stuff. All right, the last bit of um haul. Unfortunately, it's um I don't like showing stuff that is not easy to get. The Stitchy Pros is a little hard to get right now, like I said, just because she's so new. But this one's a little bit. These are a little bit harder to get. One of our stitching people, she's been to Alaska a few times, and she was going back up there, and she was showing some of the cross stitch that they have. There's a particular store up there that sells. The Stitching Studio is the company. Sue Coleman is the artist, and so there are. I put the link to the website below, and there is a link to stores. So there are some stores around the U.S. that you can get them. I know some of them you can like I believe what's the one in Oregon that everybody knows? Acorns and Threads. Um I believe you can order from Acorns and Threads and have them shipped to you. So there are ways to get them if you're not local to one of these stores. But she took everybody's order and went and got man, I have a mess today. And got what we were looking for. So, this is where I'm actually going to start first. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? So, this is, like I said, Stitching Studios, a company. Sue Coleman is the art. And what they did was the Stitching Studio took her art and made them into cross stitches. So, but this one's called Native Raven. So, I love the design back there. And then this one I got from I'm gonna do for my husband. I think I'm going if the threads are okay. I'm gonna do a thread toss. I have this. Does it bestitch me? Yeah. I have this bestitch me Stonehenge, which is big enough for it. So if it fits, I think this will look beautiful on that. So that's my thought. But we'll see, because there is one thread that's close to the same color, so I need to see where it sits on the pattern. This one I'm probably just going to do on Black Ada, to be honest. Native Wolf, because my husband loves wolves. That's really, really, really pretty. And no, I'm not taking them out of the bag, sorry. I'm not even gonna, I'm gonna try to flash this up real quick. Well, there you go. So that was a little freebie otter pattern, and then, because of course I love otters, apparently there was a second otter pattern that was up there, but I didn't know about it, and so I didn't get the second otter pattern. But this is one. It's called urchins. Yes, urchins. So the otter with the urchins, and then the symbol in the background there. So yeah. And so Stitching Studio is the place. There you go. The place in was it Juneau or Anchorage? I think it was Anchorage. That she got that. I don't remember exactly. Um, so, um, so yeah, like I said, if you do like those, and there's other patterns as well, they have all sorts of really cool things. So, if it is something you're interested in, definitely go to Stitching Studio and go to Sue Coleman's work. Come on, focus up. Okay, there we go. And then you can see her patterns, and again, also go to the website and you can see uh, where you can order those. You could ask your LNS. I don't know whether they would be able to or not. Um, so that's something. It depends, I guess, on your LNS. Um, but if that's something you're interested in, definitely talk to them about it. So, all right. And I'm getting super stuffed up while I'm talking, which is really, really annoying. So, hopefully I don't sound too nasally. Alright, let's do the of the weeks. This is running a bit long, unfortunately, as uh, I want to ramble on and on, apparently. Um, do the other weeks, and then we'll be good to go. So, first off is the Stitchy website of the week. It's another Etsy because, I mean, there's a wealth of good Etsy stuff out there. Avora CS, I believe is the name. And they have some they have some other stuff as well, but the ones I was really drawn to were the Disney cross stitches. They look like stained glass, and so they had everything. Beauty and the Beast, and um, they had a really cute Stitch one, and they had a couple of really cute Winnie the Pooh ones. So it's a little bit of everything. It's definitely worth checking out, and the prices they're again PDF only. As most places are um, on Etsy, but the prices are really low. I mean, some of them were less than three. A lot of them were, you know, maybe about five-ish, maybe less than five. So I mean, very reasonable prices. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. The second one is because I've been kind of obsessed with Minecraft lately, and as you can tell behind me, like over there, and also back over here. There we go. I'm a little obsessed with Lego. There is a Minecraft date not data pack. I forget what I think maybe it's a data pack. I think that's what it's called. A mod essentially. That makes your Minecraft world look like Lego bricks. I think you have to have Optifine, which is a nice if as long as your um, computer can run it. It's definitely an add-on I would recommend for um, for Minecraft. What it does is it really smooths things out. It makes the grass look like grass, and the water look like water. So it makes it look a lot more realistic. So Optifine is very cool, and I have not had any problems running it. I don't think it's a really high. It doesn't. I don't think it takes a lot of resources. Um, but yeah. So the link I have below is for MyBricks version 5. So this is the new version for 1.17 Minecraft. Um, so it does work, and there's some improvements. Um, and the cool thing about this is like you can get it for free. It's on Gumroad, or you can get slightly better versions of it for I think it's like $2 or $5, or you can tip them and pay them more if you'd like. So and then they definitely worked hard on this. So I'm always a proponent of telling people to throw money at creators. But yeah, so it's worth a look if you like Lego and you like Minecraft. So there you go. And it's pretty cool looking. I have to admit, it's I didn't play it too long because it makes it a little harder to. It's a bit of a learning curve to learn how to move around and not move around, but I don't know. Everything looks a lot different, so it's a little bit of a learning curve to kind of get used to it. Um, so I haven't had time to really give it its fair shake yet. So I want to spend a little bit of time in one of my Lego worlds. And the cool thing is that since it's one of the data packs, you can actually turn it on and off. So you don't always have to use it. You can have one world and you can have it look like Lego, or you can have it look normal. And that's kind of cool. Anyway, so yeah, that's linked below. All right, so the last one is going to be the bee fact. Bees love blue and cluster plants like lavender and rosemary. So, if you're looking to attract bees, lavender and rosemary and I believe aren't there not it's not oxeye daisies. There's a blue daisy, isn't there? You could also do um there are some um what are they called? What's the two colored flowers that I really like? Um, wow, my mind is totally blanked on it. They are wow, it starts with a P, I think. I can't remember what they're called now, and I'll remember after I stop. But anyway, so there are some plants that are um have purple plants, so or blue, I should say. Sorry, blue. But yeah, I'm not, as you can tell, I'm not really a flower person. But pansies. There we go, pansies. I know there are some pansies that are all sorts of colors. So, and I know there's some purple ones. I don't know if they have blue or not. Maybe, but, um, but yeah. So that's just a little hint. If you want to attract some bees, which I would love to do. So, except that I have a brown thumb, so I'm not sure me planting flowers is a really good idea. But anyway, so I guess that is really gonna be about it. I think we are done. Let me move to the cat again. All right, are we good, cat? Can you think of anything else? She's like, no, leave me alone. I'm sleeping. So, I will talk to you next week. Next week is a in between week, so I may have time on Friday. Once again, please tell me what you would like for me to do. If you would rather Friday, if you'd rather Sunday, if you don't care. Um, as usual, I read and comment on every comment, so I always appreciate that. Also, I've been kind of forgetting to tell you guys, but I do also have a link to buy me a coffee below. Um, and so, um, it's set up for buy me a coffee, but what I'm really trying to do is save up to buy a better webcam. So, it's the buy me a webcam um fund. So, obviously no pressure at all, but if you guys feel like you'd like to, feel free. All right. So I guess that's going to be about it. So I will see you guys next week. Bye.